Installation. Let's play. Retro flavor.
Yo, 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 yo. Greetings and salutations. Hello? Hello? Who are you? Spalaba. Oh, my rotator freaking out again. And it's fixed. Weird. How are we doing today? We doing good today? Let's do something great. Like fix this raccoon. Okay. So I'm getting a weird issue with the eyeball. For some reason, when I rotate it, it's shrinking, and it's not supposed to do that. Don't think doing a hold is going to help with that. No, of course not. And I thought maybe it was because I did this previously and we've made a bunch of adjustments, but it is not the case. And I'm not sure why I'm getting that shrinkage right there. It shouldn't do that. His eyeball is just ever so slightly shrinking when I try to rotate it. It's fine like that. Like the pupils are fine. But I'm not sure why my glare is doing that. It's a little not so good. I mean, the rest of the new animations look great. Where do we start? right before he dies. And I think we're gonna keep the old death animation. I'll have a look. Like, I like how the eyes are, but I want my highlights and shadows to follow along with it. And then technically the death scene is prior. But I think I can make that a lot better. I like the feints that we've been having. Hi. Happy birthday. Hi. Happy birthday. What's up? How are we doing today? Hi. Yeah, we'll redo that. But where are my eyeballs? Where are my eyeballs? Right here. I want to see if there's a way to fix that. Because it does not make me happy that I can't. Oh, wrong thing. Don't like that this wants to shrink on rotation. Right there, it's fine. We're just gonna slow do things. Ah, so that caused some sort of problem. Was it just our bottom? No. Maybe we just need to lock everything first. I'm gonna try one eye at a time. And possibly one section at a time. See, why does that shrink down? And move all weird. And even these. I shouldn't have to do this frame by frame like this. Like, that's absurd. I'm gonna copy that keyframe. We're gonna see if we can force this thing to work. I mean, so far that works, except for there. What? So weird, man. Come on now. Come on with it. Isn't that what us Southerners say? It's being real funky today. I'm not sure why, but funky. Kind of see if cheating this works the way I want it to. Nope, no. We're gonna grab all of that. Wait, it would be the other way. All right, so now we're just kind of checking the wide eye. What are we doing for the birthday today, Hi? Anything special? Watching Swerve Jones. Okay, I mean that for the most part fixed it. Just got to do the left eye now. Right eye. We did the left. Oops. That should go past. Well, the good news is if it's frame by frame, there isn't going to be any issues. No, that'll mess it up. I bet what has happened is because I had flipped this character a long time ago. And I bet that is messing with it. I'm certain. Whoa. Yeah, see, that acts funky. What are you doing way out there, my guy? That's why it's acting. You know, little mistakes get made. What are you gonna do? You just do your best to fix them. That's all you can do. Wow, 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 wow. Boom, 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 boom. Quiet Thursday. It's a quiet storm. Looks like there was a couple mistakes I made when I originally put this together. Bummer, dude. Now I think. Oop. Apparently I didn't fix that. I thought I did. Oops. Forgive me for making mistakes. Let's see. We can get this to 2. All right. Those. Oh. It should be this way. Kind of. I'm not sure why that. No. All right, that should have fixed that. Testes, testes. Now with that one. our nice little scream. All right. Let's back up to where's your death? Yeah, I think we redo that death for sure. All right, give this a run over. Walk looks good. Sniff looks good. Does the sniff look good? We don't have. We got a little bit.
Whoa.
I want to see if I can add a little bit more to this movement wise. Let me zoom in on these keyframes a little. There we go. Yeah. Tilt these back a little. One little bit more. Now that we got these things swinging all over the freaking place. And then we'll come back and clean them up. And I'm not going to worry about the drop down. That doesn't need to go as far. That looked pretty clean. A little bit of a drift there. feel like it's that one. Yeah, I think this one needs to go back the other way just a little. Such a small little detail that matters so much to me. Excuse me. Apologies. Whoopsie poopsie. What? Oh my god. It was open from earlier. I was trying to work out some prints. It's actually not that bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, you should restart. No, sir. Not happening. Computers. Come on, continue. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna bring this one back a little. Back. Too far, sir. I feel like that shouldn't really move either. Only till right there. Tiny little shift, probably. See, it'd probably be about that big on the screen. No, it'd probably be like that. Let's unhighlight. Let's get a closer look. Much better. And this is our hit. That's when he gets hit by a thrown object. He walks. Cream. Bounced on. Hit. Let's bump this to 600. I think right here at 22. We're going to lock our bone frame and lock our camera position. Now, where's our hit? I'm going to take the hit and see if as he gets hit, and delete those. Maybe not. Let's bring it back. Now I'm thinking we didn't do this before. Like normal, most all the other characters, we've been having them fall backwards. But I think I want him to fall forward. Ay, 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 ay. How are we doing? How are we doing? We having a good day there, Kareem? Hit back, and then I think here is where we kind of start to do a feint, because this time he has died. Yeah, I like that. But I think we give it a little bit of a gap. We'll pump that in one out. Do a little bit as the hands start to fall back. We'll have that tail whip a little bit. Maybe we hold that squish a little longer. Same here, we drop his arms down. We're gonna cheat this just. We want a nice gradual failover. I appreciate you contributing to saying hey, and your little bit of 10 minutes left. I am honored for you to show up. Eyeball. Eyeball. We'll add. Yeah, a little bit slower. I think we'll even open this up. We make the death scenes long. Everything else fast. Death scenes, long. I can't quite shrink. I can flatten it, I guess. Let's not stress about that yet. And he will gently, well, let's see. That's where he would hit into the ground a little bit. We're gonna have him fall within the box. Probably should do that as we get here. Back up a little. Don't start over. Maybe we'll have him take a little bit more of a step back. I think we want that to stay tight. I think I just had that frame a little forward. Nope. We want those legs to come down. A little bit more curve on that tail. And then we'll get him locked in here. Actually, let's go ahead and grab this frame. Move it over to bring that frame back. This one will go up. We want to keep that just shy of. Bring him back up. And wait a minute. No. Messed that up. That stays there. And he won't bounce as high. And then we'll adjust it, obviously. And this is our overshoot. So tail will keep going. It doesn't feel like it's like bouncing. We're gonna add 2 frames there. May go a little more. Now what would change is that tail. Would kind of fold up on him. Or at least that's what I'm going for. I think that should cringe harder. And that's same here. We're really hitting the ground there. And then up just a hair. And then down just a hair. We're going to add 2 more. Almost. I think we need to hit the ground. Kind of pause there. Maybe just 2 frames. And that should not come up as high. I think I need to slide back a little. Oh. Actually, these would kind of still dangle down. Maybe we do want that to go up a little. We're going to go back 1 frame. It's got to feel right, you know? Let's give him a little bit of airtime there. Just a little. And we'll give him just a slight more drop. Better. And then flatten back out. Hopefully that's not too dramatic. A little dramatic. So we'll put the flat one there. And I think we need to adjust some of our scale. Pops back to size. Flattens one more time. Yeah. Oh. And that's our little. Oh, that's our little bit of airtime. I didn't think those mattered. Little tiny hop. I think we'll not make that as intense. There we go. Real close. I almost feel like maybe his head doesn't rotate. Come back and clean it up as he hits. You gotta find what feels and looks right, you know? We'll kind of give that a little bit of a tilt as he's floating back up into the air. Flatten him out a little more. This way we can bring him all the way down. Same thing here. He lifts up. start to offshoot a little bit. That's when these would start to drop down. I was kind of doing that backwards. All right, that doesn't need to be as high. See if that fixes it. We're gonna slide this back a little bit. Slide back. Oh. I think I'm okay with that. We're gonna give that one more. I think I'm okay with that. And what we need, we did this with the eyeball. Yeah. Just give me one for now. Where are we at on our timeline? And as he, with this one, those eyes don't ever open again. Perfect. Okay, so we're not using that walk. So let's see. We know it's right after that death. Or we leave the eyes and we roll back like we did there. Let's see. We're going to throw in a blink about right there. I think when he sniffs, we add that, but we gap that pause. And I think about right there is when it needs to give it a little more. No blink there. Probably a blink there. Whole blink, please. Whole blink. Same thing here. Maybe we do give him that. Let's give him this spread. And then we have his eyes. Roll back into the back of his head. They need to be a little bit more on that blink. Inside that blink, within the blink. I think we could even go. Let's go all the way. That way when he falls, I don't know, I kind of like the hit. Like, you still see it going back a little bit. Bam. Get dead, raccoon. No, there isn't enough there. I think they do kind of already need to be. Like, he's already been knocked out. You got him, right? Or maybe let's move him right in the middle of those two frames. They kind of roll back as he I like it. Perfect. Perfect, raccoon. Save it before we lose some stuff, because that's one thing we're good at, is losing stuff. Perfect. All right, beginning. Yeah, and now we have the ability to judge, right? Do we like the fall back when he dies? Or do we like it when he kind of faints forward? I think I like when he faints forward more. I like the new movements a lot. And the walk is a lot better too. Because all we're doing is turning it up when he comes like towards Red or Andy. All right. Let me save that, and then I gotta run to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute. So what we can do with him now, where's the start of that? $265 to $600. I'm gonna export his animation. We want it with a PNG alpha. And then I need to come back through all the animations and turn them into frames. That way I can give that to the programmer, and the programmer can start working on the characters. I cannot play that back. What we will do though, no, we're not gonna do that. Too many video sources on video sources cause problems. I'm curious if I sent those files over there. So why did that not show? Is my crap being crap again? Sure is. Crap is being crap. You know, we haven't seen in a couple weeks. He was here all last week, technically. The Badger. Where's the Badger at? I saw him at Epcot on Saturday. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Then he vanished. Told him I see him on Monday, but then I forgot that Monday was Labor Day. And then I thought maybe I'll show up on Tuesday, and then we haven't seen him. Okay, Sandhill Crane's done. Methanie's done. Raccoon's done. Red's pretty much done. We need to duplicate him and make Randy. Gramps is done. We need to finish that squirrel. Squirrel. I don't remember if I exported the roach or not. Okay, and we were still working on how the squirrel operated. Because we want him to jump out of the tree. We use some samples with the brush from the tree. I think we're going to hide those. We wanted the squirrel. Yeah, he pops out. It looks like we never finished. Oh, no. Yeah, we didn't attach the shadows to the proper things. And I don't think we ever gave him an arm shadow. Yes, we did. We just didn't lock it in. Go figure. And we got rid of his right arm. Because we were going to duplicate the left arm. Change this here. I think we're just going to move the layer itself. And then bump it behind. Boom. And then that way he already has his details. grab some details here. That one too. Find points. Find points. Find points. Right arm. Nope, wrong right arm. Find points. Points. And bind points. There we go. Tail. There was something weird that I noticed about his tail. And I can't quite remember what it is. And I think it had something to do with our mask. I don't see it there, though. So it might have been... Maybe we already fixed it. It's possible we fixed it. Why did that not show? Huh. Oh well, it happens. All right, looks like there's some colors in the tail and the body. For now, we'll grab those. I don't think those matter. Hold on. If I delete that? Yeah, it is covering up some body. Ah, there's tail portion down there. That's what's going on. Okay. Got to make sure we get the tail parts. Points. Just a little here. Those. This section. A lot more bones in that tail than I remembered. Those. All right, go to our torso. Grab these. We want to grab those. I think we did do some, and then we changed some stuff up. It's a little better. Okay, and then there was some funky stuff going on with his legs. Looks like the shadows are matching now. We're going to lock him right there. And then... we may have to make his box bigger. Which we kind of knew that. Or at least we had talked about it before. That's him coming out of the bush. Let's do project settings. Make this 256. Hit OK. That's right. I remember that being a problem. Problem, not problem. Maybe I don't worry about the box at the moment. And just worry about getting his animation correct. Oh, yeah. I gotta fix that. Right arm. He's technically attached to the other arm. Find points. Find points. There we go. That looked a little more right. Yeah, we want his hands to go opposite directions. You know, like them squirrels be doing. So he would lock, and then we would have him come up. Higher. Down. And then that's just repeating the process. So we could dump the rest of that for now. Oh, that's why. Okay. His back leg is not attached correctly. Let me have a look at the left leg. Same thing. All right. So we're going to hide that. We're going to duplicate this. Make it right leg. And our sub layer. Make sure it says the same thing. Bring it down. Let's see, right around the second toe. About right there. There we go. Get towed. I want to look at the left leg. Okay, so it's just the top and the bottom. Oh, this is our highlight. Find that? Okay. We'll go ahead and bind this to that, but I don't think it's gonna matter a whole lot. And that makes me want to check. Yep. All right, right leg. Except for that guy and that guy. But Did I not do that one? I thought I did. Nope. 5 points. Okay. There we go. Now his feet movement is a lot better. Let's go back to his bone. Make sure we save him. Otherwise, we have a disaster like we did a couple weeks ago. Like an hour's worth of work gone down the toilet. Don't let that happen. Lose your dreams. All right. Now we're going to start incorporating some of that squash and stretch. See if we can keep him in the box. We've had some funny things happen with our sprite exports. I think I can fix that tail there. Get rid of these. Oh, I think I deleted too much with his landing. I did. When did I do that? Because we had him like curled up. Yeah. Oh, look at that. At least we got it there. And we'll have him kind of come back into position there. I like that. That can work for his jump and his run. Crouching, we leap. I think we'll have his tail. I think that needs to stay tucked up to him. Might be a little too dramatic here. can pull this off without almost. There we go. Oh, his feet kick up. Why are your feet kicking up? And then it would repeat. I feel like he should shrink up a little bit more there. He really should. Before we have takeoff. Lock that just to be safe. I don't even think I need that. What is that? All right, we're going to shrink this down for a little bit of a squish there. And then we're going to shrink that back. Him to resize there. Nope. He stretches. Pull these legs up. Technically, we're gonna really crunch him up in here. That out, that out. This will give the illusion that he's gonna go again. Because once he hits the ground, he's just going to keep going. Like, the goal is to not even really be able to kill the squirrels, just watch out for them. But we'll probably still have to do a hit or a... And they'll probably be one hit. I don't think we want to make them too powerful. So we would only go... We'd go from here. So let's go ahead and mark that. And... Go ahead and mark all of that. Go ahead and mark all of this. We're going to grab all that and go... And we'll go one frame. And see how that feels. I like that. He's got good motion there. We do have a little bit of a pop. Where is it at? Right there, we kind of hit. Let's delete those for now until we fix this. We're going to bring that tail in where it's just barely hitting the top there. Tuck that in. Real close there. And we're going to give him a little bit of a squish there again. Where is our other squish? I think we'll do that one. Pretty good squirrel hop. I don't think he's going past our line, so that'll work out. We're gonna bring his tail in just a little bit there. A little bit. Feel like it's flipping out kind of fast. It's not that bad in motion. It's got that pull and freaked out on me. We want right there. We're gonna go one just to make sure it loops perfectly. Looks good. Okay, so essentially he'll pop out of the tree. He'll do his little shimmy shake. He'll jump out of the tree and then run at you. So we probably will, on the initial jump, he'll probably need... I'll work that out with programming later. We'll work that out with Hunter Slime. And he's going to be like small on screen. He'll probably be like that. Teeny tiny. But he'll look good. I kind of just wanted to click on something with nothing in it. Head. We'll move this just 2 frames. A little bit faster open. We're gonna go ahead and pump him up to 6 and bump him all over 1 frame. I think we'll do... Yeah, we'll do a blink right in the beginning of it. Perfect. All right. Let's bump this to 96 for now. Not 90, not 963. Just save again. We're gonna go out 4 and reset him. Even though he'll probably, I guess it doesn't really matter. Depends on the health we give him. I almost feel like he should have a I know it's a little ridiculous, but I kind of want to flip him when he dies. And where's our flat, our long one? And we just kind of stiff man him. Because some of the smaller animals, we just kind of want them to just fall off screen pretty quick. Kind of like our roaches. We could have him kind of float down. That way he's got a little bit of movement on his death. doesn't want to cooperate. I kind of, it would just instant, and then he would fall off the screen, right? Which means we can go here, and what we'll do, let's lock that. Actually, let's lock it there, and then here. We're going to try to shut that smile down a little bit. Or maybe frown it. Yeah, we should probably frown it. Concerned. A concern to death. So he goes from happy to be a nuisance, to very upset about his decision. Actually, what we should do is lock. Jesus Christ! How many freaking players did we end up with here? Get out of here. We're gonna replace it with closed eyes and kind of redo this a little bit. We're going to add a little bit more. Put that tail back in there, I guess. I didn't know the tail was that sharp at the end there. Maybe you shouldn't curl up like that, or at least not the tail. tuck this over. I feel like he should tuck up more before he gets there. Delete a bunch of stuff, see how you feel, and then go, oh crap, I probably should have kept it. So yeah, it'll just and click to him dying, which it would be lined up like towards the bottom, but I'm okay with that. Sweet. And I don't think he needs much more than that, especially if it's just one hit to kill him. We're going to cut this off at 60. File. Save. The bush, I think I'll make an overlay for it so it's not actually part of the squirrel's animation. And then we don't have to worry about this either. He looks pretty clean. We're gonna save, and same thing. I'm gonna export an animation of him. I'm putting some animations together so we can have them on screen, like I did the characters currently on screen. I also want to dig through some old Tom and Dan files and possibly the Two Bears files and some of the old cartoons and see if we can't integrate them in with stream. I probably need to take care of that as well. And I have a meeting. It's my Thursday meeting, so I have a meeting at 3. But I feel like that was quick progress. Finished up our raccoon, rounded off our squirrel. Make sure both of these guys are saved. Yeah, and then we'll see if we can't come back tomorrow or later. Later would be cooler. I got to get through the meetings, and then kids and family will come home. All that'll happen all at once, and dinner and everything, and then skadoosh. So maybe I'll have time to come back later. No guarantees, no promises. But hey, thanks everybody that did come by today. You rock. You roll. I'll see you guys later. Bye.